Welcome to the Lifestyle Medicine Update. I'm Dr. James Meschino. You know, a 2013 study in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition really caught my eye. It showed that taking 1,000 milligrams a day of vitamin C reduced blood lead levels by 81%. So the study involved 75 adult men aged 20 to 30 years old. They were smokers. They smoked at least one pack of cigarettes a day. But they had no clinical signs of vitamin C deficiency or lead toxicity. So we know that cigarette smoke contains a fair bit of lead, but in these men, they all had lead levels in their blood that were below 1.45 micromoles per liter, which is the minimum blood level associated with lead toxicity symptoms. So they didn't have any symptoms of lead toxicity. The men were randomly assigned to 3 study groups. So 25 of the 75 men took 1,000 milligrams a day of vitamin C as a supplement. Another group of 25 men took 200 milligrams a day of vitamin C each day. And another group of 25 men took the placebo, so there was nothing in the pill whatsoever. So the researchers measured blood and urine vitamin C and lead levels at the beginning of the study and then every week for 4 consecutive weeks. So the group supplementing with 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C showed an increase in blood vitamin C levels and an 81% reduction in blood lead levels. In fact, the 81% reduction in lead levels occurred after just the first week of vitamin C supplementation, which was very impressive. So the group supplementing with 200 milligrams of vitamin C, which is a significant dose of vitamin C, didn't even show a rise in vitamin C blood levels, and they saw no decrease in blood lead levels. So that 200 milligram dose was not enough to lower blood lead levels in those individuals. Now, the placebo group, of course, showed no change in vitamin C level and no change in lead level. So they were sort of the control group. Now, here's what's interesting. There's a support group called the Global Lead Advice and Support Service. And they've published data showing that there are certain key nutrients that when you put them into your body, they help to reduce blood lead levels. And those key nutrients are vitamin C, calcium, iron, and to a lesser degree, zinc and phosphorus. So these nutrients seem to decrease lead levels by blocking the absorption of lead from the gut into the bloodstream in the first place. But vitamin C has a second effect. It helps to actually increase the excretion of lead out of the body. And so we think that's why vitamin C was so important in this study at decreasing lead levels by 81% in just a very short period of time. So what they say is that for reducing blood lead levels, the most consistent findings come with intake of vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin B1, folic acid, another B vitamin, and iron to some degree. So, you know, lead in the body is distributed in the brain, and the liver, and the kidneys, and the bones, and the teeth. It accumulates in these organs and tissues. And human exposure is usually, it's assessed through the measurement of blood lead levels. That's how you know what your level exposure would be. You get your blood level of lead done. And no one is walking around with a 0 blood level of lead. Everybody has some lead in their bloodstream due to environmental exposure, and no level of lead is completely safe. But the lower the blood level, of course, the better. So the lifetime accumulation of lead in the body can cause a decline in kidney function. It can produce anemia. It can cause high blood pressure. It can cause a low sperm count in men and decreased fertility, and may be contributing to Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, and Lou Gehrig's disease as sort of central nervous system effects. Of course, high lead exposure in children can have devastating effects on brain development and the nervous system in general. But today we're really talking about how to reduce lead levels in adults. So I personally have taken 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C for many years as part of a high-potency multiple vitamin mineral. And after looking at this research, keeping my blood lead level lower may be one more reason for me to keep on doing this. So I've included the scientific evidence and references in the text below. If you want to do any further reading, you can just click on the links there. So until we meet again, I'll encourage you to eat smart, live well, and I know you're going to look and feel great. See you next time.